He a straight faggot, man. Bro, bro. Of course you have, bro. Of course you got a savings account. You stay with your mama. What you mean? You a little faggot too,
Hey
bro.
man,
You
who trying to
fruity.
see me in
You
NCAA,
fruity,
bro? Y'all
bro.
talking about bullshit.
You fruity. Well, you a faggot, bro. She mine.
Hey man, who trying to see me in NCAA? Y'all niggas
Be
lit
quiet,
dick with
bro.
wrestling,
We
bro.
don't talk to faggots on here. We don't talk to faggots on here. He about to cry, man. He a faggot. He about to cry over there. He about to cry like a little faggot, man. You ain't playing no, man. Be quiet. You ain't playing no game. Be quiet, sissy. Did I ask who you was playing, bro? Be quiet. I didn't ask who you was playing. Did I ask you?
Man, you seen the GOAT sending, man. Who ready for the GOAT?
You need to be at a circus somewhere. Yeah, he gay, bro. Man, he gay, man. He a faggot. He a faggot, y'all. He a straight faggot. Faggot? Get out, bro. Man, somebody get this faggot out of here, man. Get this faggot off of here, bro. You still wet behind the ears. Be quiet, faggot. You stay with your mom. You gonna sit right there and lie to us, bro. Come on, bro. Stay with your mom. You stay with it. That's all you had to say. Don't lie about it, bro. Be quiet, faggot. Man, somebody kick this faggot out of here, bro. We don't talk to faggots out here. We talk to men. We don't talk to faggots. Yeah, he a faggot. Hey, what about? Stop stuttering, man. Sound like a broken record. Yeah, we ain't scared of them neither. I tell them too. Man, be quiet. Shut up. I tell them the same thing I'm telling you. Y'all all faggots. You're a faggot and they faggots too. Hey, yo, that dude is a faggot, bro. Can't nobody tell me he ain't no faggot. And then he lying like, bro. He trying to make it like, oh, I got this money, I got this, I got that. You stay with your mama. Come on, bro. Don't lie to us. Yeah, that. We coming back, man. Don't worry. Hey, hey, y'all, I got a question. Do anybody know that dude? Oh, I got this in my bank account. I got that. FaceTime me. You don't got nothing, bro. Oh, I got my kid in there. 15, bro. Bro, it's so crazy how society is so messed up today, though, bro. Slow it down, Florida boy. I guess it's time for me to fire up this grill now, Florida boy. What you want? I'm coming back. Fourth quarter's all mine, buddy.
Glad to have you with us from Austin, Texas, DKR Texas Memorial Stadium. It's the Texas A&M Aggies and the Texas Longhorns. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rose.
Here in Austin, DKR is one of the most iconic stadiums in college football. Texas Memorial Stadium, the fans, the burnt orange. You've got Bevo here on the sideline. There is so much love every time you come to a college football game here. History in the making at DKR. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. The Longhorns headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. From inside the 15, here's the return. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. They challenge this crowd to bring the energy, and I'd say they're doing that. Deafening noise. Reed trying to cut through it. Tight end getting vertical. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're really good throwing to the middle of the field, too. Quarterback has confidence. There's really good timing in this passing game, and you saw it right there between the QB and his intended target, getting that big catch.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. Gain of 6. They're looking at 3rd and 4.
Early in the game as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. Reed finds his tight end. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. These routes have some reads and adaptability built in, and the big fella found that cushion and made the play.
Man, it's so awesome how much offenses have evolved. They know exactly what they're getting, where to sit down, quarterback, tight end, on the same page, gets the first down.
Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football. You saw guys play with excellent instinct, running downhill and making a tackle.
That one comes out hot down the right side.
You know the saying, no risk it, no biscuit. If you want big plays on offense, you've got to be able to take shots. They didn't hit that one, but moving ahead in the second half, expect this offense to keep dialing it up.
Horns up and ready to hook them. Serious noise on third down in DKR. Got his man. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. And the Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Now here's Reed, trying to escape and get it himself. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. Trying to run, it's Edwards. Ball is out behind the line. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. Cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
They've got the screen set up. Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
And you can't draw it up any better. How do you shut a home crowd up? One of the best crowds in college football. You come in on the first drive, and you handle your business. You get in the end zone. Palmer, this place was going absolutely berserk, and strangely, one possession in, it got really quiet.
That was really impressive from an execution standpoint, too. Obviously, you script those plays on your first possession. You practice them all week. It was so important, especially in this game, because you're right. This is one of the most hostile environments in all of college football. We've seen these fans, when they get rolling, it's like a tidal wave, and they just engulf teams and take games over. Great job by the offense early, executing and quieting this crowd down.
Motion from the wide receiver. On the run, it's Smothers. Oh, he's got some space. The 50. He's at the 40. The 20. He's at the 10. To the house. Touchdown, Longhorns.
And it's the game-breaking speed you see right there. He takes it all the way to the house. It's that speed. That's the reason why a lot of people thought if he had declared for the NFL draft, he would have been playing on Sundays now. There's just not a lot of running backs in college football that can run like this guy.
And it's so nice to have that guy back. Like, to keep that guy on your roster, it's like recruiting the best player in the country, right? You got one of the best backs. To be able to keep that guy on your roster was the big offseason coup. Like, you mentioned the NFL can also transfer, can go make money elsewhere. To keep him on the roster, and he shows you why. This guy is the catalyst, one of the best in the country at his spot.
This drive will start from the 19-yard line. From the gun, the running back has it. And he was running with authority, especially with that stiff arm for a solid gain on the play.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on first down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on third down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
Quick release by the QB. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's fourth down. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end.
Reed to throw for it on fourth. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. And the incomplete pass turns it over in their own end.
Man, first half being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like, you live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often. I don't see the point in going for it on that.
There's a crease there to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. It's been punch, counter punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. Wide receiver going in motion. Heading to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorn. Gets it into the end zone. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. The returner will field it and bring it back. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it, we didn't get it. And the defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
Foundation of Aggie football built on toughness like that, running it like John David Crow back in the day.
And those Texas people are tough and rugged, and you know, they wear their great outfits that you love to watch. But these Aggies, I think they're at their best when they got great running backs. And you've seen Spiller and A-Chain in recent history finding those game breakers, those game busters that can make big plays.
The Aggies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Under fire. Buried before he can blink.
Well, when the offense goes empty, that triggers the defense to want to blitz. The linebacker came that time. They couldn't get him blocked, and down goes the QB.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Rushes on him, and he never had a chance. Offense staying on the field there and hurry up, looking as if they'll go on fourth. Reed to throw for it on fourth. Unloads to the right. And the incomplete pass, they roll the dice. Snake eyes.
And I don't know how to explain that one. Fourth down and long, the percentages are low anyways. And on your side of the field, that is not the way I want to create momentum or start my first half. I'm not sure what they were thinking on offense.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Arch Madness. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Well, the timing on that throw and on the route was just convoluted, messed up from the beginning.
And you see quarterbacks and wide receivers in the offseason always working on timing and always working on throwing on air. But when you put a defense in front of them, now things start to speed up a little bit. A lot of times you'll see these little
field goal units not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. Before they snap it on 4th down, we have a timeout call. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. And the Longhorns will go for it on 4th down. Manning to throw for it on 4th. Looking to the big tight end. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs. Split backs here. Gonna run it. It's Owens. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And this offense on 1st down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Finds the tight end. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
Man, these plays are really, really simple. Really easy to run. I like it. Just drop back as a quarterback, see the big fella, wait for him to get open, hit him, get a nice positive gain.
Really helps the play calling when you get 8 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 2. Reed fires to the big fella. They get him on the ground, but that'll be enough to give Texas A&M a 1st down.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route running. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots and zones. You got to get him involved.
Pressure coming. He'll pull it down. Hits the slide, got the 1st down with his feet.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket.
This internet
and
trash.
Something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
Texas A&M back to work with another 1st down. Makes the grab on the left.
Bro, what's going on with the internet?
As close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. Less than a yard to go to pick up the 1st down.
Bro.
Throwing Reed.
I can't see.
Might have led him a little too far. He's able to make the catch, but can't get the feet down in bounds.
My shit fucking up.
DKR heating up and trying to make 3rd down impossible here. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. And he uses the stiff arm to push his way past the sticks and pick up the 1st down. Texas A&M will use its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. And the Aggies kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. To the air, it's Reed. Setting up the screen. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Here's Reed to throw. Sets up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
And listen, if I'm the quarterback, I'm trying to dump the ball off to my playmaker and make this a manageable third down. Get something positive. But how about the defense? Just reacting.
Throws toward the end zone.
Oh, give me that.
And
What?
they wanted it all on third down.
Wow.
But now dealing with fourth down.
And you're not going to see many of those. That's a gift for this defense. You don't see this guy miss very often, especially to put 6 on the board. That was a big miss.
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Fourth down, Reed. Fires to the wideout. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it.
That is just a play you've got to be able to come up with. They don't get bigger than that. Fourth down, you've got to make the catch. Whether it's a perfect throw or whether it's off of your body, you're good enough and you're athletic enough to haul that play, and you've got to make the play for your quarterback and your offense to keep that drive alive, and he's not able to come up with it.
Texas A&M has it teed up to start this second half. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
Well, that's one the offense would love to have back. That's a play they practice over and over and over. They feel like they can run that play in their sleep, not able to connect there.
Third down from the gun, Manning. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
That is the exact energy they talked about at halftime. Like, coming out with right now for this defense. You're trailing, but it's a close game. It's a one-possession game.
Guys, look at this. A surprise. They're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth down. Fourth down, Manning. He uncorks one deep. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They thought they...
Oh, he quit. That nigga can do shit with Texas, man. These niggas get their overranked team, and they can't compete, man. Let's continue, man. I'll take all wins, all fades. Let me see. Three more games, man. On a 9-game win streak, man.
storied venues in college football. Notre Dame Stadium in South Bend, Indiana. It's the Michigan Wolverines and the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Alongside David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
Here in South Bend, this is one of the most revered college campuses and college football shrines. You know, touchdown Jesus.
Hey, bro, you can't play that music, bro. I'm streaming, bro.
You hear the echoes of the Irish every time you see
Yo.
on the field. Reese?
Appreciate that, Holly.
Hey, G34. Yo.
The Wolverines will kick off first, and here we go. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Huh? Well, just gave me a loss. Bro, just gave me a loss for sharing my screen. What? Wow.
Welcome to the big house, Michigan Stadium. It's the SMU Mustangs and the Michigan Wolverines. Along with David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rose.
When you talk about iconic stadiums in college football, the Big House has to be at the top of your list. One of the most unique stadiums. It is nestled down in the ground. It is loud. It is fun. Ann Arbor has one of the finest stadiums in college sports. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. And the Wolverines ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. Coming out with it, it's Galloway. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the... after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Looking to pass. It's Jennings. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick.
You usually want to start a game when you come into a hostile environment with a great first drive. Get some momentum, quiet the crowd. Palmer, the exact opposite. On the road, and you make a big mistake early.
Yeah, I love coming into a hostile environment, trying to be aggressive from jump. But that interception was like every single fan here in this stadium.
I'm going to give y'all this camera view.
They are going crazy right now after getting that interception.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get
Oh, my God.
Maybe a crease.
Oh, my God.
Got enough space.
Oh, my God.
And he launches in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan.
And that's a big problem for this defense. When you get that guy in space, it's hard to catch him. You got to bottle him up near the line of scrimmage. Palmer, too much daylight too early in that run.
Yeah, you're right, David. And I think that's what makes this guy unique. With his skill sets, you just know it's a matter of time. You just keep giving him the football. Good things are going to happen. Long touchdowns are going to happen. And you saw it right there.
If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. Out of the gun. The running back has it. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Quickly out to the tight end. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually
look at that.
Intercepted.
Look at that.
Turnover can swing momentum. He's knocked down, but what a way to come up with the interception.
And that's his second big play for this defense. Man, he does such a great job locking into the quarterback, breaking on the football. 2 interceptions already in the first quarter.
Big collision there, and they'll mark him down after a 6-yard gain.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Direct snap. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough for the first down, and they might mark that down to use the Wildcat again. Those who stay will be champions, so said Bo Schembechler, and those who keep it on the ground churn out first downs.
Yeah, it's because it's a way of life, right? It's that physicality. It's going to be hard in practice all week. When you're at Michigan, it's going to be grind. It's going to be physical. That's who they are. They won't compromise. And if you get to stick around here recently, a lot of success, too.
A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Marshall.
Oh, come on. Oh, boy. I can see that hole crazy.
But that's why you give them that Wildcat look to create an opportunity for big plays. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Snap to the back.
Come on. Let's take the legs out. Good way.
7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Gets the back moving. Snap to the back. Touchdown, Wolverines! Into the end zone for 6.
It does not take this offense long to get going. We've seen 2 drives. We've seen 2 touchdowns, David. They are so explosive. They've got so much speed.
Fuck it, let's go with Michigan. We're going to go with Michigan for a ring.
Hey, you better find some answers defensively. You better find a way to slow them down. And how about this next possession for your offense? Like, coming on the field, you can tell. As an offensive coordinator, you got to feel it. Like, my defense is not holding them down right now. We got to put together a drive, get some points on this score in this next possession.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. This drive will open from the 15. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The Mustangs have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. And those 2 couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. And nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
To the ground to try to pick up the first. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling.
And that's a good sign for this offense. A good third down conversion, running the football. Obviously, last possession was not what you want. Like the interception, the turnover. Good to get back on the field, get that first down. Now see how much more they'll be aggressive and maybe want to throw the football and put that mistake behind them.
And the Mustangs are moving quickly down the field. With the catch, it's Singleton. Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down and nothing doing there. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Trying to beat him to the corner on the right. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking for a man, it's Jennings. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
This is a point where you've just got to be able to focus. The critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You've got to be able to make that play.
Fires to the middle. It falls incomplete, and that'll be the final play of the period. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. Let's take a look at the numbers, and they have jumped out to an impressive start. Now, the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. First play of the period, first down here. Back has it. And the Wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point.
Finding some room. He's at the 20. And he scores! Touchdown, Michigan!
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today.
Get him out of here.
Welcome to Los Angeles Memorial Stadium. It's the Michigan Wolverines and the USC Trojans. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
When you step onto the field for a USC football game, you know you are in the heart of history. Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum in Los Angeles has seen more sports than you can imagine. Hosting 2 Summer Olympics in 1932 and 84, it is also set to return for a 3rd Olympic trial in 2028. It was opened in 1923, and more history has happened in the Coliseum than anywhere else in college sports. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. The Wolverines ready to kick it away first. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Miller with the ball. Brought down wide at the line of scrimmage, and this defense gets off to a good start.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, it's Mayava. Got his man out of the backfield. He finds enough room to get it up to the 28-yard line before going out of bounds.
The quick passing game does several things. One, it doesn't let the pass rush get you. Those great defensive linemen, the ball's coming out so fast they can't get there. And then what else? It gets me ahead of the sticks. I don't have to worry about getting in long yardage and predictable situations.
From the gun, running back on the move. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line.
And I think on that last run play on 3rd down here early in the game, they're making a statement that we believe we're the more physical team and we're going to run the football even if you know it's coming at you. Nice job. They got the ball at midfield. I expect to see more run plays coming up.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound. No matter who gets the football, we're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
The run inside. It's Jordan. Stopped cold by this defense. They tried to fool him with the run, and nobody was buying it.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the...
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Looking for his man. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. The decision to go for it does not pan out.
That's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field possession. Let's see what they can do here from a play calling standpoint to try to put some points on the board.
They finally make the stop, and the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat, and they give up a big play.
What a nice run there. And from the beginning of time, Michigan football has been synonymous with running the football. You can think back to Tyrone Wheatley, Anthony Thomas, Chris Perry, Hassan Haskins, big physical runners that also had sprinter speed, and that could change the game. This dude right here, every time he has the football, he has the ability to go the distance, and that's what makes this Michigan offense so dangerous.
Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds.
There's some room. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. The offense cashing it in on that drive.
Man, find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback, finding the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest. Walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they close that drive going to the air for the final few inches. He'll bring it out. It's Miller. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Looking downfield, it's Ncaa. Fires to the middle. Over the middle, it's Williams. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. One big play to get it up near midfield. Now they're in business at the 47. Looking to throw on first down. Spits it out to the back. Pulls it in. It's Jordan. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. The Trojans come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Back to pass. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete.
Yeah, and sometimes the coverage is just great. And as a quarterback, you throw the football away or don't try to force it too tight into a window, and you just say, hey, defense won that rep. Good coverage.
Quarterback adapting. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll try the right side. A very short pickup there, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. To the air on second down. And the pass is incomplete, charged loose by the hit.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Third and long from the 30-yard line, in this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. Dropping back, it's Ncaa. Fires complete on the crosser. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. And the Trojans want to move quickly. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Trojans!
And this quarterback really does a great job of seeing the defense and seeing what kind of coverage they're in. And I think when this offense goes empty and they spread the defense out, it just makes it so much more simple for the QB to see what the defense is doing pre-snap and then post-snap. You can tell he's playing in a great rhythm right now because he's seeing the field, and these empty sets are really helping him out.
And he tacks on the extra point. They march 79 yards on the drive, and the capper a 19-yard toss for the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Set up for the first down. They're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
On the direct snap, it's Marshall. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
And you think about when you hit those guys on the move, man, he's already flying so fast, and I got to adjust my angle as a DB and make sure I keep outside contained, and it's just a really easy play to run to get positive yards, especially in a situation like that when you're looking for the first down. You run that play, you get it. Nice, easy breezy.
So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Could be an alley. Touchdown, Wolverines! He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that, and he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners. When he kicked it in gear, he got the long touchdown run.
And the PAT gives him a 14-7 lead. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish it off in style with a 47-yard touchdown run. Let's see what he can do with the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. To throw, it's Ncaa. Turns it loose. That's caught. It's Jordan. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Trojans getting it done through the air, picking up the first down.
And they always got one of these, a big arm sucker that can sling the ball down the field. You think about USC, that's what I always think about. Quarterbacks, playmakers, Hollywood, Heismans.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. Dumps it to the back. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Slings it. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
QB never saw the defender. He's staring his receiver down, telegraphing his throw, and the DB jumped all over that.
He's got the first down, and they did a brilliant job getting them outflanked with the Wildcat.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking, more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just great.
Might have a chance. The 20, the 10, into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
Lining up for the PAT. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Back to throw, it's Ncaa. He's going for a big play downfield. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Never had a chance to get rolling after.